are locked here in quarantine. Even though I have been doing Uber Eats, I've been safe, putting stuff on the front stoop or whatever, steps, this and that. Today, the rain, the virus, everything is getting to me, as well as I can see by everybody's Facebook posts. See, I did brush my hair today, but the makeup thing, lipstick, listen, kudos to all my girls out there that are still doing their makeup. Me, on the other hand, ain't got nowhere to go. Now, decided, I've been watching videos on Pluto TV. So if you don't have cable and you have Prime, if you know about Pluto TV, you should check that out because there's so many different programming on there. I don't know if I'm just like telling you guys and you already know, but either way, I've been watching a channel called Mix or something, and it's literally all about cocktail making. And now that I can't, be bartending, not only do I bartend because I enjoy bartending, granted it is my job, it's my form of career right now, and, to make money, but I actually enjoy the art of cocktailing. So I've been pretty much over here with a setup. We'll show you guys of what my plan is. Tortuga rum. So if you take a look, Tortuga Coconut Rum, St. Lucia, West Indies, Barbados. Now, I got this when I was in Cayman Islands about, 2 months ago. Other ingredients I'm going to try to use are vanilla chai tea. We're brewing some right here. Depends on how, right now I'm using about 3 tea bags. An egg, 4 egg whites, not the yolk, as well as some ground cinnamon. I got some cute little glassware, my coupe glasses. And then, as simple as this, I have 2 different shakers, and right now I don't know where half of my home bar stuff is because of living situations, but this can do, because either way you're going to have to double strain. Alright, so now we're going to just try to make some space, because me, even though I've been bartending for 10 years and I'm home, I'm still like the clumsiest person in the world. And many that know me know that usually I fall or something, or I trip over my own feet. So here I'm not necessarily going to trip, but I do not want to break any of these fancy glasses that are my mom's, who's recording this right now. Now, so we'll keep these over there, and we're going to need the strainers last, as well as the tea. So I was thinking about what I said before, about how either way we're going to have, this coconut rum, and it's only going to be our sweetness. So I'm going to open up this rum, and I'm going to see, just because I've only tasted it when I was in Cayman Islands. I never actually, thought about if I was going to use it for a cocktail. So, commentary behind the camera. What question do you have? You don't have a question? Okay, never mind. So right now, it has the sweetness of a Malibu, but it doesn't have that aftertaste of what Malibu tastes like. Malibu has that bite. There's some kind of, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Just me personally, it's just not a good rum, especially with everything that has came out. So this is actually like an exceptional coconut rum. We're going to start off, so we're going to make 1 drink. We're going to do, as well as a jigger, which I didn't have before when we were recording. So we're going to use the Tortuga rum. We're going to do about 1.5 ounces. Watch the jigger. You do that. Now, I'm going to add, this is all based on you can make it as much cinnamon as you want, or whatever maybe. I'm going to put some just in here. We're going to go close to the camera. Can you see inside there? So I gave it a little bit, of that. So now with this being said, I personally think any kind of powder, anything like that you're using, that you need to stir. So you can get all of the ground powder mix into the actual liquid. So now, with that, as well, you can start to see that now it's probably going to taste more of a cinnamon coconut rum. So now, as I said, we're going to do this. But you have to be very careful with this because you do not want to make a mess. And me, even when I make eggs at home, I usually make a mess. And you also don't want to get the shell in the glass. Wow, I did a good job. Look at that. All right. So we're going to take that. No yolk, no salmonella in your drinks. So now we have the yolk in here.
You don't want to stir that up a little bit?
No.
Okay.
So we're going to do the dry shake that I mentioned in the instructions before. So pretty much you put this in here and you're shaking the shit out of this until, you know, you want to pretty much. I don't need to add anything else. I'm also going to take a little bit of a smell taste. Smelling it. So right now it smells like a lot of cinnamon. I'm actually going to add another ounce of the coconut rum. So right now I changed it up a little bit. We're at 2 ounces of coconut rum. So now we got the vanilla chai tea. I think this is pretty dark. And we're only making 1 cocktail right now. I have for 2, so eventually I'll make the second one for anyone here that wants one. See, tasting this, you get the hint of the vanilla as well as the chai, but you're not getting any sweetness. So that's what our biggest concern is. Now, for me, I don't have any simple syrup made. If you have simple syrup in your home, that is probably the best thing to do. I would do probably about a ½ ounce to an ounce of simple syrup to make it as sweet as you would like. For me, I'm going to come around here and I'm going to, uh-oh, where did it go? Here it is. So now also, because a lot of you, I think, as well as myself, I'm going to use the sweet leaf, which is stevia, because I personally, you know, I've even thought about making like some kind of simple syrup made with stevia because of the fact that either way it's still a sugar alternative. People with, you know, certain issues that can't have the sugar, I think it's a better alternative. So I'm going to put at least one of these in here because I don't want to overdo it. And then desired amount of tea. I'm looking at the size of these glasses. I'm looking at the amount of tea and how much liquid I already have. So I have about, as I said, 2 ounces of liquid from the rum. And then we also have just the egg white liquid. It's not much. So I'm gonna, for you guys, if it would help, 1.5 ounces. So about 3 ounces of tea in there. See, and now I could smell the sweetness in here. And now the last thing we're gonna do is go grab some cubes. So I'm gonna use about 2 cubes, like I said. And put them in there. I'm not at a bar, so I do not have any ice chips. I don't have, you know, that fancy, wonderful ice that tiki bars use that I absolutely love. So either way. Now we're gonna do the same thing as before. Always make sure this is tight because every shaker you use is going to be different. Like this one, I also have like a few other ones that I can use that might even make it a little bit better. This one. There you go. So you just want to make sure you shake it up and you get every little area. The best way is to let every single cube and liquid hit every part of the shaker. Forgot what it's called, I should know, but either way, that's how you can see that it's working. So it smells good. It smells very light, which for me, I like light cocktails, and this is for me to drink, so it makes sense. We're gonna start off now with our simple coupe glass. First strainer. And as I said, I don't have my bar kit, so we're going to use this as our second strainer, which will still work just as good as it is still a strainer. Okay. Regular strainer does work better. Now on here, the only thing is with these glasses, because they are so small, you're not really able to see the foam that I'm making. So pretty much use this, and this is all from the egg white. This is not from, you know, you guys watched me put all the ingredients in here. There was nothing in here that would make this white foam. And then you could see in here, it kind of like separates whatever the excess coming from that. So see if there's any more in here. Okay, so put this here. And lastly, I'm gonna just add some cinnamon for garnish, because now we have this pearly, like nice white on top. So look. So now I need a name for this cocktail. So anybody that has an idea or name for this cocktail, either way, enjoy. If you have any of these ingredients at home, why not try it? Because we're not doing anything anyway. Otherwise, I do have still Jack Daniels, Tito's vodka, and coconut rum to work with throughout the rest of the week or this quarantine, if it lasts that long. So if anybody has any ideas or want me to make any cocktails with those, that's the next plan. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I may do more. We'll see.